Hello, YouTube. Skijaramaz here. Second day at Everfree Northwest. I'm giving you all my update video because that's the thing I do. I just turn on the light. Okay. And turn on the lights. It is currently 6 something, 7 something. I don't know. 5, 6 something. It's the evening, and pretty much all of the panels today that I wanted to go to, I have gone to, and I've got some sick and awesome merch that I've gone and bought. I'm going to go ahead and run you all through it real quick before I talk about my day, just because I can. First up, because I love Dungeons and Dragons, I'm a huge D&D geek. Well, not a huge one, but I like D&D a lot. I got the campaign setting Unified Edition book for Pony Finder. This is for Pathfinder and 5th edition D&D. So I am very... I just like this, that this is a thing. So I am pleased with this. I'll be probably going through that in more depth today, because I've gone to all the panels. I've pretty much got nothing else to do except maybe head out onto the floor and meet people, which I might do. I also went ahead and got a Derpy shirt to replace the heavily worn Derpy shirt I'm currently wearing. And it is absolutely adorable. Derpy is so cute, so adorable and amazing, and I can't wait to wear it tomorrow instead of my light blue shirt. I also got this picture, even signed by the guy who was giving it out and drawing it. Not quite sure who it is, though. But it's an adorable picture of Raymadash in a ball pit. Raymadash and Twilight are like tied for best pony for me, at least as far as like the main cast goes. So that's cool. And I also got this amazing specimen. Let me turn on another light here so you can see better. Yeah, it's not really much of an improvement, is it? Okay. Well, glare. So as you can see, we've got Celestia here in a beautifully drawn environment with a giant spike and Twilight Sparkle. Looking at him. Looks like a kind of a sad reunion kind of thing, like maybe she was gone for a long time and is unsure what to make of it. I don't know. But it is big and it is beautiful, and I also got a couple of magnets. They're both changeling magnets. An Ocellus magnet, I like Ocellus, and Queen Chrysalis, because of course I did. So, what all did I even do today? Well, if you give me a second to whip out my schedule, I can remember it a bit better. I'm not rooted in one place this time. Go me. So the first thing I actually went to, it's kind of sad. I don't actually know. The first thing I went to straight up was... Oh, yeah. First thing is I actually went to registration, because registration was closed when I got here yesterday, so now I have my badge. Hooray! But, so I went actually to Saturday morning cartoons, which I thought was going to be today's episode. Turns out it wasn't. It was actually a showing of one episode and one of the EQG 20-minute videos with commentary from some of the people who worked on them, being writer and I think like animator or something. Like I know GM Burrow was there. I was happy about that. There's a lot of fun commentary and whatnot. After that, the next one I went to... I'm not entirely sure. Let me see if I can find it on here. Oh yeah, next up, I then went to The Cake is a Lie. And that was fun. All of the biggest male voice actors in MLP, including the more recent Star Swirl the Bearded voice actor, Chris Britton, I believe his name is, came up and answered a bunch of questions, and I was one of the people to ask a question. Sadly, my question did not get answered. I am mildly disappointed by this, but what can I do? My question was, I asked him if he would be willing to improvise Star Swirl the Bearded being completely baffled by the mere concept of a Hayburger. And he said no, but I don't blame him. It was entertaining enough, because when I spoke into the microphone, my loud voice caused some of them to sort of rear back like, holy crap, this guy's loud. So it was a fun time, a very enjoyable panel. I enjoyed myself immensely. After that, give me a second. After that, I kind of just sat around on my butt for a little while. Like, I think I went to... Oh, yeah, I went to the vendor's hall for a little while, which is where I got most of that. And then after that, I believe the next thing I attended was... Oh, yeah, I went and I attended the Psychology of Identifying with Characters, which was a very interesting panel in which I made the entire room laugh once with an interesting remark. See, the whole thing is, the whole panel was talking about why we identify with, sympathize with, and come to really like characters in fiction or in real life for any number of reasons, people, characters, whatever. And it was very interesting and very insightful. They had an actual psychologist in to host it, and it was very interesting and very fun. I pitched in a lot because I have a lot of psychological issues. And at one point, this is a funny story, at one point someone was talking about how he had come to like Ember, even though initially he didn't like Ember very much. Started to more appreciate them because he was making a music video about Ember and had to rewatch a bunch of episodes, the episodes with Ember, just to sort of understand Ember better, and apparently gained a stronger appreciation for Ember in so doing. As soon as he said whatever it was along those lines that he said, from the back of the room you hear me say, "That's called Stockholm Syndrome." I am proud to say that the whole room burst out laughing. It would have been funnier in context. I am sad that I did not record it. It would have been great. But that's beside the point. So after that, let's see. After that, it was a very interesting panel. I then went to Ask the Main Six and Spike. I thought it was actually going to be the voice actors. I was incorrect. It was actually a bunch of really good impressionists, people who are really good at mimicking the voices, although I'm pretty sure Ramadash doesn't have a lisp. And the Spike guy wasn't really trying to do Spike's voice, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, it was entertaining. They did the voices really well for the most part and tried to keep in character. And I remember a few good points. Excuse me. Towards the start, for some reason, Applejack's parents just walked in. There was this really weird Jerry Springer moment where it's like, "I thought y'all were dead." And they were like, "No, we were just doing something else." And it was, I don't remember all the details. I was laughing too hard and I kind of missed some of it. But it was very fun, very entertaining. I enjoyed myself immensely. After that got out, I kind of bucked off and passed the time for a little while. And I just got out of Vexed by Villains, which was a panel hosted by numerous writers from within the community who wanted to give inputs on villains and creating villains and writing. And, I write stories on filmfiction.net, and I figured that would probably be a good thing for me to go to. Some great insights, although most of it I already knew, but still, it was nice to hear it from new pairs of mouths and some other outlooks and opinions on why certain characters were liked by certain people. Very fascinating, very interesting. And at this point, for today, Saturday, I've pretty much gone to all of the panels I actually want to go to. So I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do at this point is, I don't know, I might just head down to the floor and just shoot the wind with people, pass time. I don't know. I might stay up here and start reading through this thing because I've got it. Just read through it. I don't know. You never know. So, I do know I'll probably be going to the vendor's hall again tomorrow to get more merch, which leaves me wondering, where am I going to put everything? I'm not sure if along with my clothes I'll be able to fit everything in this. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. So, yeah, I've got nothing else for this update video, guys. So, Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep listening. Bye.